Hello, it's Trevor Emden here and welcome to another video in my Marketing Your Online Coaching Business series. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a discovery call pitch secret. In other words, when you're on the discovery call with a client, how do you segue neatly and smoothly into that part where you're going to make the offer to them? Now, it's a big topic, so we're not going to cover it all in one video, but I want you to think about what's going to be in the mind of the prospect at the other end of the call. And one thing will certainly be, how much is this going to cost? But the other thing, before they'll even get to that question, is how do I know this will work for me? Now, that is pretty much a universal objection resistance question in any form of marketing. So those kinds of issues are going to be in your prospect's mind. So how do you deal with them? Well, there's a very easy way of doing that, which is that you're going to talk to them. So let's suppose that the prospect on the call is, I'm assuming you're a business coach just for the sake of example, but you could be life coach, spiritual coach, fitness coach, doesn't matter, right? So this is just an example. So let's suppose that the person is, a florist who wants to sell flowers online, okay? And they don't know how to bring that to market. So you are going to say, well, as it happens, I help florists who want to sell flowers online bring their product to market on the internet. And then you can add to that, in a very short space of time, within 3 months or within 6 weeks or by tomorrow or whatever seems realistic, believable, that's important, and appropriate. And you can add another clause, which is to take away something painful. So for me, I might say, and I can show you how to do that without any advertising spend at all to begin with. Right? So I'll show you how to promote your flower business online, start getting paying clients within 6 weeks without any advertising spend. Now, obviously you have to be able to deliver on the promise, and that depends on the package that you will have already created. You know what your package is, but there's no reason in theory why you can't help pretty much anybody and everybody within the bracket that you're working in. So if you're working in marketing or business, as I am, anybody with a business, I can help them grow it. The principles are going to be the same. If you're a fitness coach, anatomy and physiology is pretty much the same, whether you're dealing with somebody who's, 6'10" or 4'11", whether they're male, female, young, old. You know the principles, dating, relationships, the principles of how we relate to each other, and the buttons to push that work and the ones that make people angry or want to run away are going to be universally pretty much the same. So your job when you're pitching on that discovery call is to feed back to them the problem as they have put it and call out their person type, their business, their whatever it is. I help, women over 40 lose 10 pounds in less than a month without dieting. Whatever, right? If your prospect happens to be a woman over 40 who needs to lose 10 pounds because her daughter's getting married next week or next month or whatever it is. You see what I mean? Now, if you can't deliver it, of course, don't offer it. And we can talk about how to put your package together in other videos. But for now, that's how you move into the pitch. So the discovery call, the discovery is what is the problem, how are they calling it out? And please watch the video on finding the gap, which was in sequence, the last video I did before this one. But find that one. It's called Close More Clients. I think the thumbnail says Close More Clients. Find that one, watch that one. If you're not sure how to do that bit, you need to get that. Then when you've got that, you name your solution exactly as they named their problem. That would be a no-brainer for them to say, wow, I want that. And then they'll say, how much is it? And then we can talk about pricing. That's another video as well. Okay, hope that's helpful. Thank you very much for watching. See you very soon in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.